Good afternoon, Bearcat fans. I am AB Stocks, and welcome back to another episode of Catching Up with the Bearcats. Today, we are joined with Bearcat alum, standout, fan favorite, crowd favorite, and Bearcat favorite, Anna Owens. Anna, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And welcome back to the university.
Yes.
So you join us now as Director of Basketball Operations after a phenomenal career as a player, a student athlete, and a standout student athlete here. Tell me about that. How excited are you?
It's exciting just coming back to my old stomping grounds and especially coming under a great leader like Trina. I've been knowing her since I was like 7 years old. She coached me. She recruited me. Same with Brina. Worked with her a lot. She coached me, mentored me while I was younger. So it's nice to come back to your old stomping grounds, but also come in a comfortable setting. Like they say, it's family, it's sisterhood. So coming into that as well, it's been nice.
So when Coach Merriweather initially recruited you, she wasn't coaching at UC, but you still chose to come to the University of Cincinnati. What drew you here the first time?
Yeah, just the atmosphere. At the time, Jamel Elliott was here, and she's amazing. And the entire coaching staff, they just made it feel like home. It also wasn't too far from home, so my family could still always come to the games. And then just the campus was so beautiful, and it wasn't too big to where I would get super lost around. So just the environment in general was really nice.
And you have 2 degrees from the university.
Yes. So I did my undergrad in organizational leadership while I was here. Went to play in Germany for a year. Came back to UC, worked at the foundation from 2019 to 2021. So I was working full time, and I also was doing my master's part time, and I graduated in 2021.
So congratulations, an undergrad and a master's degree.
Yes.
And so why, again, Cincinnati? What made you want to pursue not only your undergrad, but a second degree as well?
It just best college in America, as everyone would say. And then, like I said, it's like home. So coming back, Miss Karen Hatcher, I believe she's still here. She helped me out a lot. And then it's just the environment in general just feels like family. So when you come back, it's not like you're in an unfamiliar environment. So coming back here and making sure I got that second degree meant a lot.
So now this is your first year returning as you were a student athlete, then you were in development, and then now you're returning on the basketball staff. What are you looking forward to contributing to your old team?
Definitely just being a sponge, helping out wherever I can. Definitely in the operations role. Learn a lot from AO. I know she was in this role before me. So just following her lead, making sure everything outside of the basketball court, the coaching, the other analytics is on point. Everything is organized. That way, when it's time to travel in different camps, everything is in line with, what's going on.
Okay. So Director of Basketball Operations.
Yes.
What does that entail for you?
Yes. So everything, like I said, behind the scenes. So outside of coaching, whether that's travel arrangements, pregame, postgame meal, summer camps, elite camps, making sure everything is organized. So anything that Trina doesn't touch, I'll help with handling that.
Now, who do you think that will be the comedian on this staff? Who's the one who's probably going to lure you away from your steadfast responsibilities and have you maybe cutting up in the office just a little bit?
Right, that's a good one. Probably Brina. Yeah, probably Brina. Brina, or that's a tough one because everybody's funny. I would say Brina. Yeah.
And then who on the staff will be most likely to keep you on track and to keep everyone on track and focused?
Simone. She's about business. Yeah, definitely Simone.
Nice. So what else are you looking forward to when it comes to the players? You yourself were a phenomenal player. And by far, when I would come back and tune in alumni days and whatnot, you were a player that was just captivating. You played so tough and with such emotion. And then on top of that, you were pretty good. Talk us through some of your favorite memories of being a Bearcat.
I will probably say just the schedule overall. Since I'm out of school, like post-college, it set me up to be organized, to have time management, to have great communication skills. Because, of course, when you're a player here, you have to be organized. You have a million things on your plate. So just knowing what time you have to be there. Also, time management, like I said, showing up early, 15 minutes early to everything. So I think that was one of the best memories, I would say, because when you get into the real world, it's not the same. So just embracing that schedule, embracing the travel arrangement, embracing the different connections that you can make, the different relationships that you build during your time here, I would definitely say those are the best memories. So, of course, basketball is always fun, but the off the court, that's helped me further in life.
And then on the court, 5 statistical categories you rank in the top 10. That's impressive, including games played, minutes played, 3-pointers made, free throw percentage, and assists. So we're going to ask the question, do you remember or do you know your free throw percentage as a player?
Overall?
Yes.
I'm going to go with...
We'll give you a hint. It's above 90%.
92%.
Overall, for the course of your career, 83% shooter from the free throw line, and your senior year, 92% from the free throw line. So that's a whole nother level of focus and mental toughness. Talk to us a little bit about that part of your game.
I mean, as a point guard, you're going to get fouled a lot. So when you go to the line, you have to make sure, I mean, it's free, like it's called free throws. So free, you have to hit them. So just locking in, staying focused, making sure I'm controlling my breathing, of course, because you'll be tired once you get to the free throw line. And like I said, just locking in during that free throw.
What else, or what are some other skills that you would like to instill or hope to translate to this roster of Bearcats?
Definitely just working hard and staying focused. There's a lot of distractions, especially now with everything going on off the court. So just staying focused, and it's not only about basketball, focusing on your academics as well, because you'll need it at the end of the day, whenever, because the ball will definitely stop bouncing. So just making sure they stay working hard, especially during the end of the season when things are bodies hurting, sore, tired, mentally, physically. So just continuously working hard.
Okay, let's get a little bit into you personally. So in addition to scoring 1,400 career points, congratulations. And in addition to 118 career starts, congratulations. You also listed some of your goals that you hope one day to be traveling the world. Where would you like to go?
I haven't been to Paris, so I would love to go to Paris. That's one on the list. Italy was, but they went without me. So I would say Paris for now is on the list, yeah.
You talked a little bit as a player, looking back, about progression. So you were able to come in as a freshman and start your freshman year. But then progressively, you still were able to continue to improve your game and get better year after year. What is that like, the progression as a player, but then now you're progressing from a student athlete into a professional? So the progression from student athlete to young professional. Walk us through a little bit of what that is like for you.
I mean, it's definitely different from, being a student athlete, but there's a lot of traits that you learn and a lot of things that you learn that will reflect in, the corporate world or the working world, however you want to call it. So, I mean, it's all the same. You work hard, you have time management, you make sure you're organized. It's just a different environment, I'll say. So I just use the same thing that I've learned from college and being a student athlete. And it's honestly always put me ahead of the game from those that may not have experienced it, just because we automatically as athletes we work very hard. And we're very competitive. We want to be first in everything. So it's the same thing when you go and have a real job. You want to be first. You want to be the first one in the meeting. You want to be vocal. You want to, be as helpful as you can on different projects. So it's the same thing. It's just a different environment.
And then in your expanded life, you've made the progression now into motherhood. So congratulations on being a mom.
Thank you.
And a mother. Talk to us a little bit about what that is like and your son.
Yes, he is very active. He'll be 2 on October 9th. I mean, it's fun. Like I said, he keeps me busy. It's just fun. I don't even know how to explain it. I guess it's hard to explain because you have so many things to do. but you don't really notice it because you just always want to live in the moment because he just grows so fast. So it's amazing.
As a parent, you have to be very discerning with what opportunities you pursue.
Mm-hmm.
So to make a choice to come back to University of Cincinnati and to go into this very intense profession of coaching,
Mm-hmm.
that had to be a difficult choice. What did Coach Merriweather or the university present that made you comfortable stepping into this role as a mother?
Their family, everyone's family, Trina's family, Brina's family, Maggie's family, like everyone is family here and super supportive. That's the reason why I came here. So came back so many times. It's like you grow to be family with these. It's not people that you work with. It's not people that has coached you. You turn into family. So just knowing that they're very supportive. They know having a kid, he may get sick. He may, get clingy certain days, and just being understanding of what a mother is, but also being a working mother is. So just having that support.
Does your son, do you plan to have him around the players and hanging out on the court?
Oh, yes. And that was another thing. I wanted him to grow up around sports because that's how I was raised. So I think it was the perfect situation. He can meet the girls. I'm sure it'll bring a sunlight in the locker room. Even if it's like a hard practice, they'll see him and they'll just smile and laugh. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice for him to be around sports in general, not just basketball, but other sports as well around campus.
Speaking of other sports, what are some of your other activities and interests or secret superpowers?
Being a mom. That's a sport itself. Outside of that, I really don't do that much. We'll go to the park and stuff, but other than that, I don't really have any other superpowers. I call that my superpower, being a working mom.
I heard that you were a pretty good whistler. Do you still have that talent?
I really don't know. Maybe you'll have to catch me randomly on one of these days.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. We might look for that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, when it comes to thinking forward,
Mm-hmm.
what in this season are you looking forward to?
Building relationships with the girls and just being as helpful as I can with them and the coaching staff, of course, but mainly the girls and helping out wherever I can with them, whether that's on the court, mentally, or physically, maybe if we put up shots. And if they ever have any questions outside of, basketball, just building those relationships.
Who are some people who have influenced you the most outside of basketball?
My parents. Can I say them? I feel like that's cliche.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I would definitely say my parents. They work very hard. So it's just ingrained in me. And I would say my parents.
Tell us more about your parents.
Right. So my dad, he used to play basketball. We have 4 siblings, or 3 siblings. It's 4 of us total. We all play basketball, different sports. So he kind of ingrained being hard workers from the jump and making sure, we always stay in our P's and Q's. My mom, she's definitely a hard worker too, but she was more of like the cheerleader behind the scenes, making sure we're okay if we're getting yelled at or something. She's in the medical field, so of course, they're always very busy, very nurturing as well, and that's her life. And so that's pretty much it. 2 hard workers, very great parents, great grandparents now. We have 10 total grandkids in the family. Everybody has kids, so they stay busy, keeping them young, so they're amazing.
So now looking at yourself as a role model now. Mm-hmm. Again, you came in, you started as a freshman. What advice do you have for young players who are looking to follow in the footsteps that you left?
Keep working. It never stops. Keep working outside of practice, like I said, in the classroom, making sure you have a good character. You always, doing the right thing. Just working hard, honestly. It never stops. It's always somebody that's going to come behind you in the next class, trying to take your spot and so forth. So you got to keep working, keep trying to progress.
Beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm. Anna, it's so great catching up with you. I hope we can do it again.
Yes.
And maybe we might have a little free throw contest one day.
Sounds good. Let me get a couple warm-up shots, though.
Yeah, see if you can still hit that 92%.
Right, okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And good luck this year.